Alright, so I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but it seems like it's pretty dark and yeah, just this whole setting probably is not correct and I'm not sure. I guess I need to change the ISO. I have actually set it to auto. It is auto, but it's still pretty dark from what I see. Yeah, I'm trying to make it like brighter, but anyway, I mean, the video is not as important as the audio because I'm just trying to talk, and I know my audience would not probably look at my videos all the time. They would probably listen to it while they do something else, no problem. I just want to be more like podcast content instead of video content. And yeah, so today is March 10th actually. Yeah, March 10th 2023. I just finished some running. This morning I ran 6.04. Yeah, so I did it pretty well. The weather, it was very foggy this morning, but it was good. It was good weather. I loved the temperature, and last night I slept really well. Since my grandpa got better, I felt so much lighter. I didn't feel as worried as I was, and I felt so optimistic yesterday because after I've noticed my grandpa has recovered so much so quickly, and then he only got some allergies, which is not really a long-term problem. It should be fixed really quickly. And besides his uric acid problem, I think it should be cured really easily as well. But I think we haven't taken any medications on that yet. I need to contact the doctor again and find out what's the next step. We probably gotta do some more tests. Of course, we need more tests. We need to make better treatment plans for his health according to test. I believe test. I don't believe just observing and feeling. Most traditional Chinese medicine, they just do they put their fingers on your pulse and feel that. It will work, but you can't just really have a very accurate understanding of your body in terms of the numbers. Anyway, but I did feel kind of bothered this morning when I got up, and my grandma told me last night my grandpa actually got up, and at 1 a.m. he was looking for his water bottle because I put it away and I didn't want him to drink any water during the night. He used to drink a lot of water every night, and he had to get up at least 7-8 times to pee, and which affected his sleep greatly. So I believe he should not drink any water during the night, no matter how thirsty he feels. But it's pretty hard to change. This habit, he had it for many years. Yeah, but I'll try my best. Yeah, the point I feel frustrated was I just didn't want to be too harsh on my grandpa, but at the same time, if I don't be more careful, then it's just too hard for him to make better, you know, changes. He definitely need to change a lot in terms of lifestyles, his diet, and medications. He's 84 years old this year, and he already lost the sense of judgment himself. He can't do any research himself, and he can't really, even talk to doctor himself. Like when we were in the hospital the day before yesterday, it was mainly me talking to the doctor. He can't really hear himself, and also answer in a timely fashion, so I need to do it for him. He was there, but it was me talking to the doctor mainly. uh, I mean so I gotta be responsible for my grandpa's health. At this point, no one else can do. My grandma is here, of course, but she can't understand everything very well either, especially in terms of diet. I yesterday watched 2 videos on YouTube, and it was actually a conversation between Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson. I've been listening to Jordan Peterson for a while, and I definitely trusted him. Everything he said definitely tend to be more trustworthy and evidence-based, comparatively. So he shared this personal story on his diet change. He used to be like eating just casually, but after his daughter has shifted to this carnivore diet, and he has experimented it himself, which helped and transformed himself. Actually, he lost a lot of weight, and he felt so much better, more energetic during the day. He used to be feeling like really tired when he woke up in the morning, but now he can be fully awake after he woke up. And so basically, he and his daughter doesn't eat anything else besides beef and some, I think, greens. He probably caught the greens too. Yeah. I think he only eats meat, like carnivore on a really strict level. It is quite challenging to actually push this idea, because nowadays most people believe in vegetarian, like vegans, eating more greens or just grains or whatever. Man, there are so many diet options, but nobody actually talked about carnivore diet until 2 days ago. I discovered Dr. Ken Berry. I wouldn't believe carnivore diet is actually a good idea, but now I think I'm gonna just do more research on this and watch more videos. I haven't finished the conversation between Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson, and also Jordan Peterson's daughter has also got onto Joe Rogan's show. I'm gonna listen to that episode as well. I definitely need to have a more understanding about carnivore diet, and myself, I'm gonna experiment that as well. Actually, yesterday I didn't have any rice in the dinner, so I didn't feel much different. But I guess I have tried it before, back in 2019 when I was preparing for the Seattle Marathon, actually the Rock and Roll Seattle Marathon in the summer. But it was out of a different purpose. I just thought maybe I can cut the carbs completely when I train, and then I have some, carbs like in relatively smaller amount during the race day, the day before the race day, so my body can absorb the carbs more effectively, because my body has been transformed to a state which does not require as much carbs as it used to be. Does that make sense? So the minimum carbs would be lower. It would be more effective when I actually have some carbs in my body. So when I actually run during the marathon, I would have more, energy, more fuel, feeling more pumped. I don't know, our body is really magical. You can't really understand everything. I'm really fascinated about these kind of topics. So I'm just really excited, but at the same time I do feel kind of pressured, because I always knew that a lot of my understanding about things in life might not be accurate at all, and at this point I have to understand it for my family, especially my grandpa. If not, then he would miss so many potential. Simply said, I want him to live longer. If I can make him, help him do everything better and just make things right, he would definitely live longer. And honestly, a few days ago, when he was suffering from the pain from the gout attack, I personally kind of just even started to prepare for his leave. It's very sad, but I gotta just condition my mind. What if he actually gonna just leave us? In another word, I just became so much more negative. Like, I lost the hope. But since the day before yesterday, we met the doctor. I saw all this information about the carnivore diet, which saves so many people's lives. Helped people to feel so much better and recover from long-time disease, and especially diseases like arthritis or kind of inflammation, autoimmune system problems. And so I became so much more optimistic about my grandpa's life expectancy. I want him to live at least to 90 years old, which is 6 more years. And I believe I can at least have more progress in my life. I want him to be there for me. And also my other family definitely want him to live longer. And he's a retired teacher, and he got pension. So we want him to be here with us. He's a lot to us. He means the world to us, especially my grandma. My grandma has married him for more than 60 years. So it was everything for my grandma, and I want my grandma to be happy and loved. And my grandpa is the most important person in her world. So definitely I gotta do my best. But again, as I said, I do feel a little bit pressured, because doing so, I have to challenge a lot of traditional beliefs, like cutting the carbs, which means white rice should be limited. White rice is everything on the table. Like, to Chinese, white rice has saved millions of lives. Especially to my grandparents' generation, they worship white rice. they worship white rice. I'm not exaggerating, because my grandpa, he told me about a story when he was like, I don't know about the age, but when he went to primary school, his tuition was 3 barrels of white rice. Like, I don't think the barrel, but it's more like what's that called? Bamboo tube. 3 bamboo tubes of white rice was his tuition. He brought 3 bamboo tubes of white rice to the school on the first day, gave it to the whatever person who was in charge of receiving the white rice as the payment of tuition, and then they would be able to go to school. Yeah, so it was a different thing to them. White rice is abundant nowadays. We all have too much rice. Like, who wouldn't have enough rice at home, right? But to them, it's different. So I have to challenge that. I have to convince them. I have to convince my grandpa stop eating more white rice, which will actually make his gout come back and other problems. And I have to convince him to maybe try to adopt the carnivore diet as well, which is pretty difficult to just think about, I have to challenge my grandparents' beliefs. But my grandpa definitely believed me, and he valued my words very much, because he knows I've been very caring about him, and I have received education. So I'll try. I definitely need to do more research before I can make better decisions for him. I definitely need to talk to the doctor we saw the other day as well, and see what's the next step. We definitely have to do so much work to take care of his health, and I believe it's worth it, Yeah. Well, okay. Anyway, it's a lot. I really enjoyed expressing myself, because it has kind of bothered me, and after I have expressed them, I felt so much better. And I encourage you, if you are still listening and watching, please know that your feelings do matter, your thoughts do matter, but at the same time, understand your feelings are not you. You are not your feelings, and your thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts. Your mind are not you. You are not your mind. Do they make sense? Do those sentences I just said make sense to you? I'm not sure. Please let me know if you have any questions. I used to, be so unconscious of this, but now I gained so much more awareness and understanding and consciousness on this, because I have read many books and, learned inward. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for being here. I wish you have a great day. Yeah. Take care. Bye.